Hello, Metal Max coming at you from the Fitchburg Great Dane. And what's so special about the Fitchburg Great Dane, you ask? Well, it's this band right here, Seven Cities Dead. They were just doing a recording session over at Sound Blast Studios, and now they're here, having a little, having some grub. Is that right?
Right. Yeah.
Let's go introduce these guys one by one here. We'll start with you.
I'm Josh Kurtz, lead vocals.
I'm Lucas Peters. I play the drums.
Josh, play bass.
Thomas, play guitar. Guy, guitar and clean vocals.
All right, perfect. So you got it's two different vocalists. So you got one that screams and one that sings. That's pretty amazing. So let's talk about the band.
Yeah, you can start that one.
So we've been a band for about is it 2 years now?
2-ish.
So we started playing shows last February. Got together over the internet actually, and
Craigslist.
gone from there.
Yeah. So I'm the big deep-seated meaning guy of the band, but it's actually just a badass name, to be honest, and we can definitely all agree on that. Yeah, it's definitely it sounds metal as hell, so that's definitely thing for me. There's a few things in the Bible that actually talk about the seven deadly sins, and there's a city for each sin, so 7 cities dead. So that's why I went, but not everyone was fully in tune with the whole idea. So it just sounds badass.
All right.
I have an addition.
There's a poem called Seven Cities of the Dead on page 52 of Google. And that was where I originally got the idea.
Oh.
That's ridiculous.
Page 52, huh?
Yeah, you even remember the page. That's pretty good.
So you guys were just at the Blast House Studio. Talk about what you were recording, and if it's something that we're going to see on an upcoming EP or single release, perhaps. Which one of you wants to shed some light on that?
Go for it.
Well, it's one of our newer songs that we've been playing, that we recently started playing live, and it has a softer beginning that we don't do very often. We're pretty much heavy right away and go for it type of band, but we really put in some softer sound in it, make it a little lighter to intrigue other people who might not be as heavy metalheads as us. But it's a great blend right away after that slow part. But we're not quite sure if we're gonna have it on the new EP or if we're gonna do a single, but it is definitely up for grabs yet because we're working on new material right now, and we'll see how that goes.
Now, from what I read on your biography, you guys have a unique blend of certain styles of metal music in there. I could run down some of the names of the bands, and you could tell me if they influenced you in any way, like Killswitch Engage.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Avenged Sevenfold.
Yep.
Of course.
Obviously, of course. You're wearing the shirt. And basically, I would say it's probably a lot of metalcore stuff that influences you. But do you ever take any inspiration from anything old school, perhaps, like say Metallica?
I would think so. My bass playing is heavily influenced by Jason Newsted, and that's sort of the technique that I like to play with. So yes, I would have to say, for me personally, Metallica and that style is a big influence on what I'm doing.
So as you guys keep going forward with the band, do you see yourselves getting heavier or going a little softer, like the Avenged Sevenfold 18 Visions route?
I'm going with heavier.
I think we'll probably go with the heavier style. We do mix some of the clean vocals in, and we really like that mixed level. We don't have a ton of songs that are just screaming, or we don't have any that are just singing. So we like throwing in that melodic vocal, but we like to bring the heaviness instead. For the most part.
There's been a lot of bands, particularly in the metalcore scene, that have tended to sort of like abandon the screaming altogether and just focus on the singing? Bands like It Dies Today, Avenged Sevenfold, 18 Visions for a little while, and most recently Bring Me the Horizon. Do you think it's good for bands to explore different styles of music every now and then?
Yeah, I think it's super important for bands to explore different things that they are maybe influenced by, throw something that they normally haven't done before into the mix, because if you're doing the same thing over and over again, it can get a little bit dull. But I think with a lot of the bands moving away from that is two things. One, it's not as radio friendly for a lot of those bigger bands. So also vocals, if you've been screaming for 20 years, some people get tired of it. Would you?
Yeah. I think a lot of it, like I even see it with like Slipknot, for instance. Like they, right away, their first two albums were heaviest albums of all time, in my personal opinion. And then after a while, it threw in more singing, and I can totally see the reasoning behind it. Not necessarily that I totally liked it, but I can get it. You know, it does make sense.
It very much does. I agree. And, you know, in my personal opinion, as far as bands like Bring Me the Horizon go, I mean, I like the fact that they want to evolve, but I don't like the fact they want to strip away from metal music and go more alternative, you know?
Right, or even pop.
I mean, the latest album is guaranteed to piss off any heavy metal fanatic right now.
All right, so next weekend we're playing the Midwest Original Music Fest in St. Francis Mountain Festival. Weekend after that, we're in Central Wisconsin and Marshfield at Danger Fest.
Ooh.
That's always fun.
Oh, is it October 12th?
Yes.
October 12th, we're playing Breast Fest up in Appleton. Outside of that, I think that's all we have in the works for now.
November 15th, Metal from Us.
Metal from Us, November 15th as well.
Wow.
So, surprisingly, we're busier than we anticipated being this time of year, since we wanted to work on new music.
Yeah.
Now, there are fans who are probably going to ask, you know, is there any hope for Madison shows down the road? Because, you know, you guys did a recording here, you're doing the interview here. You got to be doing some shows in Madison at some point.
We want to.
Yeah.
We really want to. We haven't gotten a chance yet to play anywhere around here, but we would love to get to some of the venues and hopefully rock with you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Because let's face it, Madison's music scene has actually gotten better. I don't think we're like Austin, Texas, but we're kind of coming close in some spots. I mean, but I will say this. You know, from what I've heard, it sounds really, really brutally awesome. I can't wait to hear more. And wrapping this up, talk about where people can find your music.
It's all you guys do.
So you can find us on all the major channels. We're on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, Google Play.
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. We've got stuff on there. Got a couple actual extras on Bandcamp with like some lyric books and stuff like that. And then we've got a Facebook page. You can check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We just started that up. So yeah.
Not MySpace, obviously.
No, not
if they bring it back.
We should do that next. I'm down. Let's bring back MySpace. I'm down 100%.
All right. Well, thanks again, you guys. You know, it's been fun. I like I said, I look forward to hearing a lot more down the road, and any music promoter in Madison that catches this, you know, please, you know, get these guys booked at a Madison venue. Seriously, you know, this is too good of a band to pass up. So, anyway, this is Metal Max coming at you from the Fitchburg Great Dane. I've been talking with Seven Cities Dead. Any last words, guys?
Metal!
Yeah, buddy!
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.